This is Authors, third place. It's high school. From Brentwood School by Alana Kamens. It is titled Eyes. Yeah, I look out the window and stare into the pale blue sky that reminds me of my son's eyes. My wife Joanne and I had no luck for so long, but Chase was our miracle. I'll never forget the day Joanne showed me that positive pregnancy test. All the other red X's I saw in my life meant I had done something wrong. This time, it meant the opposite. Well, just as quickly as the moon changes its phase, my boy had turned into a man. I constantly catch myself reminiscing on all of his childhood, retracing each moment in my brain as if I'm outlining a stencil. I can nearly touch every moment. But for the first time, I push him on his bike, and he continues riding all by himself. I feel the warmth from his smile, and for the first time, he sneaks out. I feel the grit from his betrayal, because for the first time, he is an adult. I feel the bittersweetness from his maturity. Well, my son is a nurse, and I love that his scrubs match his eyes. My friends think I'm a maniac, always talking about his eyes. But they're truly a phenomenon. They're what I love most about him. Joanne and I don't have blue eyes, nor does anyone in either of our families. Yet, despite the odds, his eyes glisten with a crystal sea blue color. Chase calls me every day after he finishes work. He tells me about his day, only after asking me about mine. I always respond, same as usual. Little does he know that I spend the entirety of each day replaying his life in my brain, just like my own personal movie. Well, he proceeds to recount the most interesting patients of the day to me, laugh about the crazy ones, get emotional about the suffering ones, and we celebrate the recovered ones. Well, during today's call, Chase informs me about a blood drive at his work and asks if I'd be willing to donate. Of course, I say yes. Anything for my boy. Well, soon after I give him my blood sample, he calls me from the hospital. Hey, Pops, it's Chase. Hey, son, everything all right? The tone in his voice, a little worrying. Yes, I'm okay. Just confused, that's all. So what's going on, son? Well, it's your blood sample. You're a type AB. Well, all right. What does that mean? Do I have some kind of superpower? You should have known that I'm a super. It means you're not my father. What? Mom is blood type O. You're blood type AB, and I'm blood type O. It's virtually impossible for an O and an AB to have an O. That's what I mean. Why would you hide this from me? I had never heard that much anger in his voice. All I could do is hang up. I hang up and I call his mother, only for her to tell me it's all true. I hid this from you only to protect you, she says. The doctors had told me the only way for me to have a child is to use a donor. But I couldn't break your heart, she says. Yet she just did. It all makes sense now. He makes sense now. Now I look out the window, can only see the reflection of my beaten brown eyes.